Neither team played very well, but the Toronto Raptors got a 59-55 victory to hand the Washington Wizards their second straight loss after a 15-game winning streak. Can the Wizards get a measure of revenge against that same Raptors team again in DC? This is Season Long Baller. Let's ball. And we are underway here in the district. Wizards-Raptors, happy Saturday to you. Hope you have a nice, relaxing Saturday. As Kuzma gives the ball out of the corner to Beal. Beal over to Porzingis, who scores. Wizards up 2-0. As you know, a couple days ago, as we talked about in the intro, back on Thursday, the Wizards lost to the Raptors 59-55. Both teams shot pretty badly from the field. Van Vliet takes the three. It's off. Porzingis with the rebound. Over to Summerz. We'll go screen and roll with Kuzma. Over to Kuzma, who lays it up. I think that was Barnes who came over to try to affect that shot, but Kuzma got it up there and in. Wizards up by 4. Summerz made Van Vliet change his mind on that shot. Over to Barnes. Barnes takes the three. He misses. Avdia with the rebound. Over to Beal. I think I will get out of Beal's way. Let Beal work. Beal over to Summerz. Set the screen and roll again with Kuzma. And able to bank it off the glass. The Wizards are now up 6-0. Van Vliet dribbles the ball into the front court. Good layup attempt there by Van Vliet. He got it past my arm and Porzingis, the NBA's leading shot blocker in our simulation. And Summerz gets fouled as he cut behind Van Vliet. Your starting lineup for the Raptors: Van Vliet, Trent Jr. are your guards, Anunoby and Barnes are your forwards, and Siakam in the middle. So the Raptors have that smaller ball lineup. For the Wizards, it's the lineup you're probably familiar with. Our NBA 2K23 player build, Jaymont Summerz and Bradley Beal are the guards. Avdia and Kuzma are the forwards, and Porzingis, the Wizards all-star this season in our simulation, is manning the middle. On Season Long Baller, we shut up on free throws when I'm shooting them. It's been proven that if I'm talking, I'm going to miss them. Now, I'm not saying I won't miss them if I'm quiet. I've done that too. But the odds go up if I shut up. Summerz doesn't shoot him perfect, but gets a pair to fall. And it's now an 8-0 lead for the Wizards. Good start for the Wizards and Jaymont Summerz, especially compared to the poor shooting in the last game. Siakam against Porzingis. Over to Van Vliet. In the corner to Trent Jr. He misses. Rebound Avdia. Up to Summerz. Summerz goes for the two-hand dunk. Gets there before Trent Jr. was able to arrive. And Summerz has his 6th point on the two-hand jam. It's now 10-0 in favor of the Wizards, and the Raptors want to talk about it. 3:46 to go here in the first quarter. We play 6-minute quarters on Season Long Baller, so you will see some compressed stats sometimes when the stats come up. And that is the reason why. But the bigger significant factor there, if you're new to the channel, is when Jaymont Summerz, our player build right there, comes out of the game, then we are out of the game. And Monte Morris, Rui Hachimura, who obviously in real life is now playing for the Lakers, Will Barton, who got a buyout from the team, those guys come into the game. Kispert is actually injured right now for the Wizards, so you will not see him check in. So that could mean more time for maybe Johnny Davis, who has got lots of playing time in our simulation. And there you see an example of the compressed stats. Is Porzingis' over 6 rebounds a game is good here in our league with the 6-minute quarters, as I mentioned. Wow, that ref showed it bumped Summerz right there. All right, the Raptors and Anunoby will trigger to Van Vliet, triggering off the side. They're still looking for their first basket. Barnes working on Kuzma down off the wing. He steps back, dribbles. Kuzma plays good defense, stops the drive. Over to Van Vliet, now over to Trent Jr. Anunoby working against Avdia. Back to Van Vliet. He takes the three with the shot clock running down and misses. Avdia with another rebound. All right, Avdia working on Siakam. So who is guarding Porzingis? Anunoby is. He gets it in. Good pass. And Porzingis scores. Lead is now 12-0. Raptors still looking for their first basket. Siakam drives on Porzingis. Kicks it over to Van Vliet. Trent Jr. with plenty of space on Beal, but he will miss the three. Summerz with the rebound. Summerz will push. Over to Beal in the corner. He takes the three over over Trent Jr. and misses. Siakam brings the ball up, working against Avdia. He drives. Avdia with some pretty good defense there. Over to Van Vliet, now over to Trent Jr. Barnes working against Kuzma, gets a screen from Siakam. Barnes takes the jump shot, misses. Rebound Kuzma. Over to Summerz. Let's go screen and roll with Porzingis. Summerz downhill. And somebody deflected that. I'm not sure who. But it will remain Wizards ball, 12-0 with 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. I suspect we will come out of the game here and rest for the rest of the quarter. Well, let's see. And no, I am incorrect. Barton did not hit me on that pass. Over to Barton. Barton on Porter Jr. He drives and bang, and it hits off the rim, does not fall. Van Vliet gets open, look at the three, misses. Rebound Barton. All right, let's see. Let's go get a screen and roll for my favorite, Gafford. Oh, Gafford missed that. Summerz misses the rebound and missed the layup. And the Raptors get the ball back. I don't know, did somebody from the Raptors tap that after I threw it to Gafford? All right, Flynn working against Morris now. Barton with Van Vliet on him. Under 5 on the shot clock. He misses. Rebound Hachimura. Hachimura working on Flynn. Morris working. Over to Gafford. Gafford lays it up and gets it over McGee. Both teams with a lot of bench unit in right now. And for the Raptors, it looks like Van Vliet, Flynn, McGee, Achua, and Porter Jr. The Wizards look like they were countering with Summerz, Morris, Barton, Gafford, and Hachimura. I believe that was your 5 for the Wizards. Summerz is still in the game. I'm surprised. Looks like he's going to play the entire first quarter. All right, he's guarding Van Vliet. Van Vliet is standing in the paint. That's got to be 3 seconds at some point, right? He comes out. Oh, man, I got knocked down. He'll get a shot in the paint. He misses, but the rebound to Achua, and that breaks the spell here really late in the first quarter for the Raptors, their first basket. Summerz over to Hachimura. Over to Morris in the corner. Morris drives, kicks it to Hachimura. Wide open three is good. 24.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Van Vliet dribbling against Summerz. Will the Raptors hold for the final shot? No. Summerz gets the rebound and will push. Van Vliet riding me up. Over to Hachimura. To Morris. Less than 5 on the shot clock. Morris drives. And McGee sends that back home. I know better than to shoot that close to JaVale McGee. You don't try McGee like that. The athleticism he hasn't lost that much athleticism that you can try him in the paint like that. And of course he blocked it. But the story here is that the Wizards have a 17-2 lead at the end of the first quarter. And I'm sure we are not going to start the second quarter, so let's see what the reserves do here. 17-2 Wizards. And I am correct. Summerz does not start the second quarter, so let's see. With 3:09 to go, Summerz re-enters the game, and the Wizards have a 15-point lead. Summerz gets the three, and off the front of the rim. Shot that terribly. I wasn't expecting to be that wide open, actually. I know it sounds bad to say I was too wide open, but maybe I was too wide open. Van Vliet misses the layup. It rolls off the rim. Beal with the rebound. Beal working on Flynn. Porter Jr. on Summerz. Beal spins and lays it up. 17-point lead for the Wizards. 35-18 is your score with 2:26 to go here in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Beal. McGee posting against Gafford. He gets the pass from Flynn, takes a step back, misses, rebound Gafford. All right, Gafford, we need to run that pick and roll. You know I want to run it with you, so. There we go. We'll bring Gafford here on the pick and roll. With 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, Summerz comes downhill, kicks it over to Gafford, and he dunks it with his left hand. Now, I was saying all those things about McGee. I thought McGee was going to have a good shot at blocking that, but he did not. Alley-oop complete. Lead is now 19 as Flynn dribbles up against Summerz. He backs it out. Over to Achua. Got that right that time. Achua. Van Vliet misses on the driving layup. Gafford with the rebound over to Summerz. And let's go pick and roll again with Gafford. Summerz gets the pass into Gafford. Gafford saved me as I changed my mind midair. Gafford made a good catch and drew the foul on McGee. Gafford will shoot a pair. If you're new to the channel Season Long Baller, as I mentioned, we run the full 82-game schedule of the Washington Wizards, and the only difference this season has been the postponed game against the Detroit Pistons that was February. Now, there is going to be a change in the NBA schedule where the Milwaukee Bucks game, which was originally on the 6th, is now going to be on the 5th tomorrow, and we will then make up the real Pistons, and Wizards will make up that game on Tuesday. We are going to play the actual Bucks game, even though it is on our calendar on the 6th. We will play it tomorrow. All right, Gafford hits those free throws. Wizards now up by 21. Flynn takes the jump shot from the key and hits. Summerz brings the ball up the floor. We'll go pick and roll again with Gafford. All right, this time McGee and Flynn were not going for it, so we'll run it again. This time I'll take the three. It's off. All right, Flynn working against Summerz. Van Vliet is standing in the paint again. That was a step out. That was good enough for a step out. McGee banks it, and it goes in. Cuts the lead to 17. 27.9 to go here in the second quarter. Maybe we can hold for a close to final shot. Again, screen and roll with Van Vliet. Summerz downhill. Double clutch dunk. Summerz will score. Pushing the lead back up to 19. Less than 20 to go on the game clock. Van Vliet working against Barton. Van Vliet dribbles into the paint against Barton, and somebody blocked that. I don't know if it was Barton, Gafford, or myself, but somebody got it. 41-22 is your halftime score. We will see you in the third quarter. All right, welcome back for the third quarter. Do the Raptors have a huge run in them to get back into this game? We will see. 19-point deficit is what they're working on. Trent Jr. comes off of the curl, misses the three. He had a good look there. Kuzma with the rebound, up to Summerz. Summerz will drive, reverse layup, past Anunoby, and scores. Wizards up by now 21 as Van Vliet brings the ball up. Both teams look like they are going with their normal starting lineup. Summerz and Beal, Avdia, Kuzma, and Porzingis for the Wizards. As Barnes is working down low against Kuzma. Over to Trent Jr., now over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet kicks it back out to Trent Jr. Rebound Wizards. Summerz and with the Wizards kicking it around. Oh, Beal with the fancy dribbling, misses, gets his own rebound, lays it up, and gets it in. Van Vliet, Trent Jr., Anunoby, Barnes, and Siakam are your five for the Raptors. Lead is now 23. Barnes drives. Porzingis came over to change that shot. He gets the rebound, kicks it up to Summerz. Summerz had a notion to drive. All right, looks like Kuzma's going to set the screen. I thought he was going to set it for... Thought he was going to set the screen for Abdi in the corner at first, but Summerz gets the layup on the double clutch and draws the foul on Siakam. He will shoot a free throw to complete the three-point play. Free throw is good. Now, Morris is already in the game for Beal. If I hadn't made that play, was Morris coming in for me? Hashimura is also in the game for the Wizards. And again, one of those differences in our league is Abdi gets the reach in. We've mentioned Barton, who we know is not a Wizard anymore. He got the buyout. And Banton is now in, and that's who Summerz is guarding. So we had a Barton and a Banton in this game. Just like that Summerz and Sumner thing we had to do with the Hornets and the Nets when Edmund Sumner was playing with those two teams. Missed three-pointer there. Wizards with another rebound, up by 26. Summerz drives, steps back. Let's go with a pick and roll with Porzingis. Kick it back to Porzingis. Porzingis with the leaning jump shot in the lane. He scores. Lead is now 28. Siakam brings it up. Remember, both of these teams shot pretty poorly. I think both as Porzingis gets the block, recovers the ball from behind his back. All right, we'll go pick and roll again. Over to Porzingis, and he scores with the left hand over Siakam. The lead is now 30. And Porzingis has 16, as you see. Summerz is at 13 and 4. Both teams shot under 40% in that game. And the Raptors won that game 59-55. Summerz got behind the defense. Good pass from Morris. Okay, I wasn't sure who threw that pass. Banton brings the ball up the floor, working against Summerz. Lead is ballooning. It is up to 32. Barnes against Hashimura. Takes the step back fade, misses. Summerz with the rebound. Kick it over to Porzingis, who kicks it out to Hashimura. Over to Avdia. He takes the three. Anunoby was late arriving, but miss. Rebound Trent Jr. Barnes over to Banton. Barnes posting up Hashimura. Barnes working still on Hashimura. Made a mistake. And Banton got behind me. I know that's what he wanted to do because I didn't think he would shoot the three, but he got me. Hashimura setting the pick and roll with Hashimura. Summerz comes downhill, kicks it in the corner to Porzingis. Avdia in the lane, misses. Rebound, Anunoby. Siakam got behind Porzingis but couldn't control the pass. Steps out of bounds. Minute 27 here in the third quarter. 30-point lead for the Wizards. I'm sure Summerz is out of the game. And yes, we will start the fourth quarter. Summerz back in the game now at the beginning of the fourth quarter. It is a 29-point lead. Let's see if the Raptors have a miracle shot coming up here. They could get hot from three and close it, right? Gafford with the reach in on Barnes. Jackson checking in the game for the Raptors. And I don't know, maybe that's the white flag? No, I still see Van Vliet out there. So I don't think they've given up quite yet. Siakam is also still out there. All right, we're going to go pick and roll with our favorite Gafford. Gafford with the slip screen. Now we kick it to him. He lays it up in the glass. He misses. He gets his own rebound. Kicks it over to Kuzma, who's wide open in the corner, and he hits. The Wizards have now doubled up the Raptors. It's 66-33. Less than 5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Barnes working on Kuzma. Over to Porter Jr. Over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet back to Barnes. Over to Achua. Barnes with the shot clock running down, takes the three. He will miss. Porzingis with a good rebound. And he gives it over to Summerz. Summerz takes the three. And good. Haven't hit many of those here in the last couple weeks. Or the last couple days. We've hit some clutch ones, but boy, in the regular part of the game. Summerz hits the three. Lead is now 36. Van Vliet gets a screen from Siakam, dribbles into the paint, out into Siakam, back out to Porter Jr. Screen from Achua, and Porter Jr. hits the three. 3:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Don't forget to check out SeasonLongBaller.com. I caught my own alley-oop, but I thought Porzingis was going to keep rolling, and he stopped. Boo. Check out Season Long Baller, all things Season Long Baller, SeasonLongBaller.com, that is. All things Season Long Baller. Foul on Porzingis.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Delano Banton.
So Banton will shoot a pair. And as I was saying, SeasonLongBaller.com. Check it out. All things Season Long Baller. Jaymont Summerz.
Take a break. Take a break.
A little more information on the YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to check out the Season Long podcast, where you get your podcasts. You can check it out there. Just search Season Long Podcast. 69-37 is your score. Just over 3.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Our next game will be tomorrow. A change in the schedule because of that Pistons postponement, as I mentioned. So our next game will be Sunday against the Milwaukee Bucks. We started the year off with a back-to-back in Milwaukee against the Bucks and won both games. We'll see if the Bucks have something for us. Gafford triggers into Summerz, brings the ball into the front court. Screen with Gafford. Over to Gafford, and shot is blocked. Oh man, that doesn't usually happen when I work that combo with Gafford. Ooh! Achua hits the reverse dunk on the alley-oop. I don't know. I think I want a little Gafford action after that. Now you know I'm gonna want to throw alley-oop. Okay, see, that's what I get. That didn't even come close to working, and I just gave Siakam a breakaway dunk. Lead is now 27, and I think I'm going to stop messing around with these oops. That's 3 of them that have not worked. The one I caught, now, that was different. We'll go pick and roll with Porzingis this time. Summerz comes downhill, kicks it over to Porzingis the conventional way, and he two-hand dunks it over Banton. 2:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. A 71-42 lead for the Wizards. Summerz at 18-5. Much better game than the other Raptors game, as Trent Jr. missed that one. There were a bunch of hands there. Summerz will drive and gets the two-hand flush, gets around Siakam. Much better game for Summerz, and really the Wizards as a whole, than the game 2 days ago on Thursday, where we lost 59-55. Steal. All right, I was trying to get Barton to throw me an alley-oop. I guess Barton said, nah, we done tossing those this game. Summerz with a really good game here. Way better, as I mentioned, than the last game we had against the Raptors. We will see the Raptors once more this season. And that, of course, will be in Toronto. Vanton gets the three off the front rim. Gafford with the rebound. Over to Summerz. I'll bring the ball into the front court with 1:30 to go. Screen and roll. Ooh, I had a wide open layup that I just tossed away. Gafford dribbling against Achua. Summerz takes a shot in the paint, misses it. Siakam over to Porter Jr. And he misses the layup, and a good rebound by Porzingis up to Barton. Barton's not going to throw me that pass. All right, Kuzma working against Siakam. Barton working against Trent Jr. Porzingis sets the screen. He kicks it back out to Porzingis. Porzingis takes the three and hits. 78-42 as Siakam brings the ball up the floor. Less than a minute to go. Working on Porzingis. He gets into the paint and fouled by Barton. I thought he was going to hit that. I thought this was going to be a three-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Toronto.
Again, we will see you tomorrow against the Milwaukee Bucks. And again, that is a change. The real NBA schedule. But you'll notice on our calendar, again, as I've mentioned, this game was scheduled for the 6th.
Take a break.
But due to the Pistons makeup game on the 7th, they adjusted the schedule. The NBA did. So we'll have an upload there. And then we'll be right back in sync after the real Wizards play the Raptors. We'll be perfectly back in sync with them. As Siakam hits the first of two. 30.1 seconds to go. Anunoby coming back into the game. Don't forget to check out the season-long podcast. I know I've mentioned that before, but it's good. 35-point lead for the Wizards here. Now 34 as Siakam hits the second of two free throws. I'll throw this over to Hashimura and get out the way. Porzingis passes it to Summerz, hits the three. Of course, I relieved that one perfect, but, you know, I can't say anything about that other fourth quarter one I missed that would have tied the game against the Raptors when it was 55-52 in the last game. That's going to do it. 81-44. Wizards jumped all over the Raptors in this one. Led buzzer to buzzer, basically. Tip off the buzzer. 81-44 victory for the Wizards. We will see you tomorrow against the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you for watching as always. This is Season Long Baller with NBA 2K23 player build Jaymont Summerz. Peace.